Hey Martin, what rhymes with slow?
FRS.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be doing some maintenance on Eden's FRS, GT86 and BRZ. Eden's car has about like 80 something thousand miles, so his clutch is starting to go out, and 80,000 miles on a stock clutch when you're constantly beating on it isn't that bad. So we're gonna be upgrading it to handle a little bit more power when he decides to go turbo. Of course, using Action Clutch, our sponsors. Make sure to check them out, link down below. Use our code for 15% off. Action Clutch has never done us wrong. We've been using it on Lauren's car since he got the car. It's been putting up with a lot of abuse, especially with the supercharger. I'm pretty sure once I put the 1J in and want to get more power, I'm gonna be swapping to an Action Clutch. So this is gonna be really exciting, and I can't wait to see how this one feels on Eden's FRS, because this guy decided to go real crazy with it.
To be honest, my car drives pretty much the same way Martin's does besides the clutch.
These things are extremely thin. Gotta have the throwout bearing and all the goodies.
Oh, that's tiny.
The reason cars come with dual mass flywheels is because it absorbs a lot of vibrations. And once you go to a lightweight flywheel, it does free up a lot of rotational mass, but you're gonna feel more rattles, more vibrations throughout the cabin, and that's not something that everyone wants. But when you're building a race car, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, this thing is small.
Those are tiny. He went with a stage 3 6-puck, so this thing is definitely gonna grab. You're definitely gonna have to learn how to drive it so you don't wear it out. When you have aftermarket clutches that are super aggressive, they already wear out quick as it is because they don't have as much clutch material. So if you don't know how to drive it, you're gonna be going through them pretty quickly.
What I was gonna do is, because, I mean, the FRSs aren't meant to push power at all. So pretty much you have to upgrade everything, even when you do the clutch. So I went with the Verus. Besides it's forged, I'm pretty sure it's cast. It's just a strengthened clutch fork. Most of the earlier models, like the 13 through 16s, have problems with the clutch forks breaking. And then while we're in there, we're gonna put M-Tech shifter springs. And this pretty much throws the shifter back into neutral a lot easier. It makes the gears don't bind, and it's super easy. There's like 2 bolts. And then with the torque solution, poly transmount.
Chase Bays is one of the best in the business, and highly recommend them. With all that being said, I've never done an FRS job. Working at Toyota, I've seen a lot of guys do it, and it doesn't look that hard. There's so much room, even in the engine bay, to get some bolts out. We just gotta put the car on quick jacks, lift it up, and see how easy it really is. What makes these so easy to take off the trans is the fact that it's just a boxer motor and it has a huge engine bay. The trans is right here. You can literally see probably like 3 or 4 bolts that you could remove from just the top. That is one of the pains about dropping trans, is having a super long extension when you're on the floor trying to get those bolts you can't even see.
I've been doing a lot of work on the car off camera. It was kind of harder to do videos at Danny's house. I was always trying to get the fucking cars in and out. I mean, you guys saw the oil cooler, it's the strut bar, the couch can, the Perrin crank pulley.
Cusco strut bar.
Yeah, and then the bash bar.
The bash bar does look super sick. I love the oil cooler, the way it's set up, and I love that it's black. He's done a couple of things to the FRS. Oh yeah, and well we did
we never even revealed the emotions.
You traded your buddy Brembo's for stock ones because Eden's gonna buy him wheels.
Yeah, I ordered him ground lights.
That's nuts. So he's getting Brembo's for a pretty good deal, and they look really good on this car, and especially with the work emotions, no more reps, you know. Been a while though. What's up, dude?
Yo, I'm gonna act like I know what I'm talking about. Just how it's in the
Ready,
gym
do it.
I like how they cover up the springs here. Looks really good. So like, you know, they explode sometimes on these little disc clutches, the sprung ones. But Action does a really good job. Your boy Reeves hit me up for a sponsorship. I'm building a 500 horsepower E30.
He has it exhaust out from the overpipe, right?
Yeah.
So obviously leaving the clean Tommy headers up there. So everything's off, and now Driveshaft, and then tranny bolts. That's pretty quick. Bro, everyone who comes over eats it just like that, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
what happened?
Hold on.
What? Kool-Aid jammies? Purple.
Yeah, better than not even room temperature, bro. This shit cold.
Hey, are we ignoring them? Oh shit. I did the starter and I feel like I did everything.
You didn't do much.
Thanks, man. This is what happens when Marin and Eden start crying like little babies. And then I go down there for like literally, how long was that?
Like 45 seconds?
What did you do? Did you just hit it
Dude,
back there?
they had this extended out and they were trying to get it from the rear.
Fucking eat it.
So you push this in and then the rear just drops.
Fucking eat it.
But what if Danny wasn't here, dude? What if you were in your driveway right now?
We're living dangerous. Chrome sockets. You need to look where you're going, bro. You're gonna strip those things. Here, let me get the creeper. Hold up. Okay.
Creeper's good right there.
Creeper's good? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Not on creeper there. Move your arm. No, I got it.
I don't want it to fall on you. Oh my god.
You good?
Ah!
Fucking shit.
Holy fuck, that shit's huge.
Dude, my neck hurts. I can imagine your guys'. This trans is very similar to the CD09 where it had just linkages with the shifter. I like how the W55 on the IS is, it's actually just straight on the trans. Exactly like the 240 trans where it's just mounted right there on the tail shaft. Shout out to Reeves.
Let's go, baby.
Boy didn't even tell us he was coming, just showed up and ended up helping us drop this trans. Because I feel like with 3 of us, it would have just been more of a bitch.
They needed
Because I
guidance.
wouldn't have been able to record. The way this is gonna work, I believe, is this is gonna go in between. If it was your build and you're doing this, you might as well just get a new tranny mount and then a poly insert. When removing pressure plates or even flywheels, you wanna release the pressure evenly. So what I like to do is do in a star pattern. So much dust gonna come out. Stuck up here. Oh shit!
Had to kill you?
Oh yeah. Look at that flywheel, dude. Flywheel's toasted, Eden. Oh my god, there's a bunch of hot spots. It's almost like a mirror finish on top.
Look right
like a
here.
complete
Especially
mirror
right here.
finish.
It's almost like I did lots of burnouts.
So let's compare the action clutch versus OEM. So the OEM is Exity, which is very common. You can see that it's a full clutch disc and the springs are visible, which honestly for stock form doesn't really matter, but this thing is toasted. Whereas this one, 6 puck, and it's nicely marked for everyone, flywheel side, so you don't stick it on the wrong side. There's less clutch material, but it's gonna grab a lot stronger, and obviously there's gonna be sacrifices. So longevity, more power, and durable, I would say. The flywheel does look similar. I don't know the weight differences.
We have one of our
Reeves, you're not sponsored, so you could be straight up about this.
Let's see. No, you know, gotta be nice about it. So this is nice. You know, I'm a skinny guy. I don't know. I have a good feel for weight very much. Shit, bro. Yeah. I'd say it's like a good 20, 30 pounds.
You're lying. 20? It's gonna be good though. So we have that. We obviously have the new throwout bearing. We have a new pilot bearing. Then we have clutch base, clutch line. We have the fork. So we're gonna be doing all that stuff, trying to assemble everything, and then we'll show you guys when it's ready to be put in. This sensor, similar to a wheel spit sensor, is gonna be reading these teeth on this plate, not on the actual flywheel. So I think a lot of people might get that confused and not put this in, but this is very important, or else your car might not even start, or just throw a check engine light.
Before you put these in, clean them.
It's very important because they have grease from factory sometimes, so they don't rust. Loctite is your best friend when doing stuff like this, especially flywheels, but obviously go with the recommended procedure. That looks super clean. We torqued everything individually. Eden is gonna be putting on the new clutch fork. Check out the difference between this cheap cast one. This Various Engineering piece, I don't know. They said it's forged. It kind of feels cast. I don't know how they make it, but it's definitely a lot more durable than this thing. This feels super light. And putting this clutch line on the slave, which is literally right here. So that's super cool that it's up here. So we don't have to be on the ground again trying to put that on with clutch fluid leaking everywhere. So we're definitely gonna have to bleed it, which sucks, but we're pretty much on the home stretch. We're past the 50% mark. What's cool about Chase Bays is they just end up deleting the hard lines, which honestly look ugly and just get in the way of a lot of things. So we get a deleted bracket. There's not gonna be this ugly hard line that connects to a soft line. Instead, you're just gonna have this one piece soft line, which is stainless steel, and it's gonna be super strong. Even though it's a little bit shorter, it's still gonna work the way it's set up and gonna be a lot simpler.
Like that, it's fine.
All right, now you gotta go right there.
Hold on.
You're savage, bro. All for the thumbnail. What happened to this being easy?
Taking it out,
Cake.
easy. Putting it in, was hard.
Hear that? The way this is set up, you need to tilt the boxer motor back so the tranny can go on fully. And even when we took it off, it was a huge pain in the ass. And it took 4 of us with pry bars.
So right now they're trying to bleed the clutch line.
All right, hold it down. We don't want Eden to waste our fluid, so guess what he got? 7-Eleven. This is the only way to go on any of your guys' clutches. Fuck no, I wouldn't trust it.
Your mustache is ginormous in this.
The D10 spring's pretty good. Watch, go side to side on neutral. Feels good.
Yeah.
You don't even have the tranny mounted, huh? Savage. Clutch is bled. Now we gotta put it back to normal and test drive.
Break-in miles, 500.
500, yeah. I don't think 1,000 miles is necessary. It's definitely gonna make him really want a daily because he's been wanting one, especially with how crazy he's getting with the car. I don't know what his exact plans are. He wants to start going a little bit more stance, kind of like me, where I want to push a little bit of power but still be low. I don't know where he wants to go, but I'm just here to help him out, and it's a pretty cool build. I really like what he's doing, and he's redoing a lot of things in the past because obviously we live and learn, and he's had this car for a while, so we've done some ricer shit. Right, Eden? But just go to like 2,000 RPMs, change gears. Car's going through the gears pretty well, so we're just gonna be dropping it and taking it for a little joyride.
Fuck, dude.
Feels like a race car, huh?
Fuck yeah.
It's like super responsive and just wants to go. Well, I guess it was a success. No. We knew it! We knew you were gonna stall it! That's quiet.
This is a lot quieter.
We're about to go get pizza right now, and we need to test the G35 to see if it starts slipping. It's building boost. It went all the way up to 6. That shit fucking pulled. It's only building 6.
It's staying at 6. Do you see how it delayed there?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
But how it feels fast though.
so something made a difference swapping it.
It feels a lot faster, but it's building less boost. I don't get it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's totally different.
It's dropping off boost high end. So I have to tighten the belt more. So it was just replacing the blow off valve.
Have you ever been on Space Mountain at Disneyland?
Yeah.
Bro, that's what it feels like.
It feels like
you're
going
slowly.
up, bro.
Ooh!
It feels like you're lifting.
Yeah.
It smells like wow, bro. We gotta get
It's slipping.
When's the last time you ate?
This morning.
Exactly. Me too.
See, I'm not mad.
Why aren't you mad?
All right, guys, we're gonna be eating some bomb pizza right now. We're gonna have to clean up. So this is where we're gonna be ending off another video. Next thing we have is most likely an E30 video, which we haven't done in like a month or even more. I think way more. I think like 3 months. The machine shop told us that it just needed new guides and valve stem seal, so that's really good for the donor 885 head. It's gonna be done tomorrow, which is a Monday, and I'm waiting for some head bolts to come in on Tuesday, and then we can make a video putting everything back on. But on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Me in, swerving in the whip and I'll crash again. I can't sleep, you're stuck inside of me.